Hi, Callie Nicole. It's Grandpa Joe, and in just a few days, I'm going to be down there or up there to see you. But for now, I'm going to read you a story. It's called "If I Ran the Rainforest" by Dr.Suess. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and it's time that we get to go to a place that is steamy and wet. Is it a rainforest? This reason is clear. About 100 inches of rain falls each year. Down at the equator, I'll show it to you. Your mother won't mind very much if I do. To a tropical rainforest we will go. There are 3 other kinds I think you should know. The seasonal kind has months that are dry. A cloud rainforest sits 3,000 feet high. That's way up. A mangrove rainforest grows on the coast. Rain falls on the tropical rainforest most. Dear Sally and Dick, for your information, the reason it's rainy is called transpiration. Transpiration. Plants lose water through pores in their leaves. Warm, wet air rises into the sky. Wet air cools and forms rain clouds. Plants soak up the rain through their roots. And you'll learn that in school later. A rainforest has 4 floors. You might say, we'll visit each one, so please step this way. My umbrella-vator will give the best view. To the uppermost floor, it will take me and you. Emergence is a word that we use to call these trees that grow up 300 feet tall. They might be quite tall, but I'm here to report. Their roots don't go deep, but they still give support. Buttress roots grow above grounds like a fan to keep trees from falling. That is nature's plan. Who make their home here, those who like highs best. An eagle named Harpy here makes her high nest. This gaggle of parrots of colorful hue are macaws of scarlet and yellow and blue. Grandpa Joe has one of these birds. Your mommies have seen it. Now we will go down to floor 3, where lower treetops form the green canopy. It keeps rain and sun off the floor down below. It's also the place where the epiphytes grow. These plants have roots that hung here and there. They suck up the moisture right out of the air. The canopy is the most crowded of spots. Here monkeys and tree frogs and birds can eat lots of fruits and nuts and bugs and the nectar of flowers. It is noisy around here and is busy at all hours. See all the animals that live there? Grandpa Joe has tree frogs too. Some animals here I have found live their whole lives without touching the ground. The wet leaves are slippery, movement is tricky, and that's why their toes and their fingers are sticky. There's thing 1 and thing 2. In the canopy, hark, the hummingbird hum. Over 200 kinds. That is quite a large sum. The hummingbird sips at the nectar from blooms. From flower to flower, it flits and it zooms. This little bird helps the flowers to grow because pollen sticks to its body. And so, when the pollen gets brushed from its feet and its head, it causes the pollen to scatter and spread. See little hummingbirds? This plant gives its insect a most deadly ride. It slips when it sits and gets trapped inside. If this plant can't root, it will grow on another. The vines twine and squeeze and then finally smother. See, this plant eats those little bugs. The understory is the next stop, floor 2. I'm afraid not much sun can make it way through. These vines and ferns grow where it's dim and it's hot. Spider monkeys live here, and the wild ocelot. That's an ocelot. It's like a little tiger. Camouflage is the word to describe a design that makes things blend so hard to find. Find 6 hidden things and you'll win a prize. The sure way to win is to sharpen your eyes. See all the things here? There's a butterfly, and there's a lizard, and a snake, and a walking stick. Last stop, the first floor. The doors open wide, and when we look out, it is quite dark outside. Is anyone home? At first, you'd say not. There's mostly leaf litter, dead plants, and some rot. But jaguars prowl, snakes slink and they slither. Insects and spiders creep yon and hither. Now look even closer, and you will find among the life here is our own humankind. For thousands of years they've lived here unharmed. They've hunted, and some of them even farmed. They know where to find the food for a meal. They know which plants poison. They know which plants heal. You've seen our 4 floors. See if you can list them. These 4 floors make up a complete ecosystem. But something has happened within recent years, a thing that is going to drive me to tears. Millions of acres of land every year are cut down for reasons too long to list here. If I ran the rainforest, you know what I'd do? I'd make a few changes. That's just what I'd do. I'd say, chop somewhere else, people. Leave these trees. Don't cut them down. Save these trees, please. That's our book for today, Callie. Grandpa Joe will see you in just a few short days, and he loves you very, very much. Bye, honey. I love you.